Today we will discuss early recovery and some of its challenges. Hello, I'm Travis. Welcome to my channel. If you stick around to the end, I'll give you 5 helpful tips to help you succeed in early recovery or help you get somebody else the information so they can succeed in early recovery. Let's get started. Beginner in early recovery, we go through a lot of emotions. Having us stop using is hard enough. Then people tell us that now it's time for us to change. It's not time for us to go back to the person that we was, but to go forward and to become someone we never have been before. But one thing about it, if we can stop using, it gives us a chance to realize we can stop using anything. We can stop being addicted to food, cigarettes, anything else that we're addicted to, eating, anything. Starting your recovery out the right way has a lot to do with how things will end up. You must learn to stay away from people, places, and things. The people are the ones you were around before, the places that's the things, places that you went, and the things is the things that you did. A solid foundation of recovery with people with supports will give you your best chance to stay clean. Supports like a sponsor, supports like therapy, supports like having a home group and using it, supports like working the staff. Stay connected to a 12-step program and the people in it. Become a volunteer and get involved in service. Make the coffee for the meeting, open up the meeting, share the meeting, do those kind of things that'll help you to be committed to something that has to do with your recovery. We were committed to using drugs for so long, it's now time to be committed to something positive. Having a commitment in your program keeps you grounded. Take it from a person with 32 years of recovery under his belt. I was the coffee person at my meeting when I first started, and having that commitment gave me opportunities to be there early, to set up and to stay to the end of the meeting and thereafter. That gave me a couple hours that I didn't have to worry about how I was going to replace that now that I was clean, because for 2 of them hours, one of them I was in the meeting and the other one I was making coffee and tearing down the meeting at the end. That commitment helped me in my recovery. Time for 5 tips that I'm going to give you to help you in your early recovery. One, if you feel like using, tell somebody. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't think something's wrong with feeling like using in recovery. After all, you had used so much before you got there. Being in recovery is new to you. Don't feel like you have to keep in if you feel like using. It's natural to us. It's normal to us. We're used to people feeling like using. We just try to encourage them and help them so they don't have to use. 2, like I was talking about earlier, go to meetings early and stay late. Even if you don't have a commitment, go to the meeting early. Talk to people before the meeting. Stay to the end of the meeting. Get some connections. Get established with people. Number 3, get phone numbers and use them. Call people. Talk to them. When they pass that meeting schedule around at the end for the newcomer and put all them numbers on it, call people. Then ask them, can you meet them at the meeting so you can look at them and attach a face to that number. That will give you more initiative to call them. Number 4, and this is an important one, learn more about the disease of addiction. Recovery is what we're in here for, to recover from the disease of addiction. But if we want to recover from the disease of addiction, we have to learn more about the disease of addiction, what it does to us, how it affects us, and how we can counter that with this program. 5, getting literature and reading it. And if you have questions about the literature, ask questions. If you came in here from a place where you weren't reading regularly and you need some help with reading, ask someone. They will help you to read. If you like anything I said in this video and you like to learn more about my channel, hit the subscribe button. I have a playlist that I'm going to put up after this video that you can click on and continue to watch recovery related videos. If you have any personal questions for me, leave comments underneath. I'm eager for people to start leaving comments so I can answer some of them questions. I'll answer all the comments I can. And until next time, keep recovering.